Yes, people, today we talk pistols. By the way, I hope you didn't hate too much on that intro music. I know it's not for everyone, and it's not the kind of music that I usually use or even listen to, but this one was just too... I don't know, I liked it, I really did. It's just one of those tracks that should be used in the next Kick-Ass movie or something during a fight. That is, of course, if they even make another Kick-Ass movie, and I actually hope they do, because the first one was just, it was awesome, it was amazing. The second one was, meh, it wasn't really good at all, actually. It was a total piece of crap. But god damn it, I did it again. I got off the subject, so what are we talking about today? Well, we are going to talk about pistols, which I already said, like, 2 minutes ago. And I'm going to share with you guys which pistol I think is the best in Battlefield 4. Now, this is not going to be an easy one, because there are a few good pistols in there, except, of course, for the Rex and the Magnum, which I do not even consider deadly weapons anymore. I mean, those revolvers feel like those ancient pirate pistols. It's pretty ridiculous. It literally takes more than a second for the bullet to come out. It is quite ridiculous, and it's just stupid DICE didn't fix that yet. Or who knows, maybe they are just cheap Chinese versions added into the game, who knows? So, what are the things you have to look for in a good pistol? Now, to answer that question, we gotta think about in which situations you usually start to pistol whip in Battlefield 4. Do you pistol whip when your primary runs out of ammo, or maybe to finish off someone you have just hit markered with your sniper rifle, or maybe your name is Max Payne, and all you need are a couple of M9s to take down an entire drug cartel. Now, in my opinion, the CZ75 is the best pistol in Battlefield 4, and let me tell you why. If we compare the CZ75 to the P226, which is probably the second best handgun in the game, we can see that it does more damage over distance. Now, you might think that that is an absurd thing to even take into consideration, because it is a pistol, and in the Pistol Bible, it clearly states that you shall not use this apparatus to kill people at long range. But that's not what I mean. The CZ75 does 27 damage up to 13.5 meters. I repeat that, people, 13.5 meters. While the P226 puts out a maximum damage of 27 as well, but only up to 8 meters. And that is a 5-meter difference, people. And it will give you a big advantage if you are in a pistol deathmatch. And this is particularly useful for when you run out of ammo with your primary. Just whip out that pistol and you will be able to finish off that opponent pretty quickly, even if he's standing a little further away. It also has pretty damn good hipfire accuracy, which will be useful for all you aggressive recons out there. And it's one of the only pistols that doesn't start to jump around like crazy when you mag dump it while aiming down the sights. And speaking of the sights, the iron sights are pretty damn sexy on this weapon. It kind of looks like a modded 1911 to me. Which, by the way, reminds me to tell you guys to not use the M1911 because it is complete shit. So if you're running any infantry class except for the recon class, I suggest you to equip this sexy metal spitter. Give it a try, I guarantee you will like it. But if Chinese weapons aren't really your thing, I definitely suggest you to use the PP26. Hold on, I just said that wrong. The P226, there we go. It has a little bit more rounds in the magazine, so you're allowed to miss a couple of shots. It has a slightly faster fire rate. And in fact, it is the pistol that I would suggest to most of you aggressive recons out there as well. So when you need to finish off your opponent as quickly as possible after you've just clipped him, the P226 will do a swell job. Although the M9 might also be a good alternative, but that gun does have slightly worse spread. Now, in terms of attachments, the only two attachments that I often use are the silencer and the laser sight. I'm not a big fan of the laser sights for the pistol. I don't think they're particularly good. They block my view more often than not, and they kind of prevent me from clearly seeing my target. But that might also have something to do with the fact that I have a field of view set at 95. So I imagine if you have a lower field of view, like for example on the consoles, I know the field of view is really low on there, the laser sight might be more useful to you, because you will have more of a zoom effect while you aim down the sights. I absolutely hate the ghost ring. I know a lot of you people do like it, but I just cannot see a freaking thing through that sight. But if you do like it and it helps, go ahead, knock yourself out. So the pistols in Battlefield 4 are very similar, with of course the exception of the Rex and the Magnum. So a lot of it comes down to personal preference, and of course the sexiness factor. But like I said, try out the CZ75. It offers a lot of advantages compared to some of the other pistols, and it also looks good. And that's just a win-win situation right there. Well, folks, that is it for this video. I hope you liked it and you learned something new about the pistols. And let me know in the comments, what is your favorite pistol in Battlefield? And of course, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. You people have been very generous with your likes, and that makes my naughty parts tingle. And I'm not really sure if that's a good thing or not. Anyways, guys, I'm Dolce, and I'll see you in the next video.
Next time.